Welcome. You've worked your entire life, and now it's finally time for a chapter that is all about you. So today, we're going to look at how to downsize smartly, how to find some incredible value, and really unlock a retirement lifestyle that could save you thousands, and I mean thousands of dollars every single year. So let's just get started.
So, are you thinking about that next chapter? Maybe you're looking to leave that big family house behind? Or, let's be honest, you're just sick and tired of the crazy high property taxes in places like North Jersey or New York. You're just ready for a change. If any of that sounds like you, well, you are in exactly the right place.
And this right here really gets to the heart of why so many people are making this move. I mean, just look at that difference. On the left, you've got your typical New Jersey property tax bill, which can easily top $9,000. And then on the right, that's the reality in the area we're focusing on today. A whole lot closer to $3,000. That's a massive saving, year after year after year. But here's the little twist. The key to unlocking all of these savings, this little secret that all the savvy buyers know, it's not really about Tom's River at all. Kind of weird, right?
Okay, so let's dive in. Here's our roadmap for today. First, we're going to reveal that tax secret. Then, we'll get into the different lifestyles you can choose from. We're going to take you on a tour of the two main communities, Holiday City and Silver Ridge Park, and then, and this is important, we'll highlight some critical deal breakers. And finally, we'll put it all together to help you make the absolute best choice for you.
So here it is, the big secret. While these communities have a Tom's River mailing address, and you get all the great conveniences of Tom's River, they are technically located in Berkeley Township. And believe me, that one little administrative detail makes all the financial difference in the world.
So how does this actually work? It's pretty simple, really. Berkeley Township just assesses property values differently. They have what's called a favorable assessment ratio, which basically just means you're taxed on a much smaller portion of your home's actual value. And the result? Well, those tax bills are way lower, typically somewhere between $2,500 and $3,500 a year. It's a huge practical saving that adds up incredibly fast.
Okay, so now that you know the why, let's talk about the what. Your first major decision is choosing the kind of lifestyle you actually want to live. Think of this as the first big fork in the road, and it's going to guide the rest of your search.
So on one hand, you've got Holiday City. The best way to think of it is like a self-contained resort town. It's always bustling with activity, it's got a packed social calendar, amenities are literally right outside your door. But on the other hand, you have Silver Ridge Park. This is much more like a quiet collection of small villages. It's peaceful, and it's perfect for those who prefer that tight-knit, traditional neighborhood feel. So which one are you leaning towards already? All right, let's start by taking a closer look at Holiday City. Now, it's not just one big community. It's actually made up of 5 really distinct sections, and each one has its own unique personality and vibe. We'll start with Holiday City, Berkeley. This is the original, the OG section. The big appeal here is the value. It's the most affordable way to get in, and a lot of the homes are walkable to the main shopping plaza, which is great. The trade-off? These are the oldest homes. They're a little smaller, and they often present just a fantastic opportunity for someone who wants to come in, renovate, and really put their own stamp on a place.
Next up is Carefree, and the name really fits. It is known for being incredibly neat, tidy, and just well-managed. A major pro here is that the popular Lakeview model introduced a second bathroom, which is a huge plus for so many buyers. Just be aware they are known for being pretty strict with their pool rules, especially when it comes to the grandkids, which, of course, is how they keep it so peaceful.
Now, if you want to be where all the action is, Holiday City South is your spot. Its clubhouse has this massive auditorium for professional-level shows. It's really the social epicenter of the whole place. A huge practical benefit here is that most of these homes have efficient natural gas heat. The flip side is that the community is very particular about its exterior rules, just to keep everything looking sharp. And finally, in Holiday City, there's Heights. This is the newest and most luxurious section, with the largest homes and those coveted 2-car garages. It definitely tends to attract a slightly younger retiree crowd, but as you'd expect, it also comes with the highest price point and fees in the community.
Okay, so if all of that sounded maybe a little too busy for you, let's just cross the road and explore the quieter alternative, Silver Ridge Park. And this community is broken down into 4 charming, kind of village-like sections.
Silver Ridge Park North. This is for the practical homeowner who just hates waste. I mean, why pay for a ballroom you're never going to use, right? The HOA fees here are incredibly low because you're only paying for the essentials, like lawn care and snow removal. It's a fantastic value, but just know they are very strict about paying those fees on time.
Over in Silver Ridge Park West, you're going to find the Sportsman's Paradise. It actually borders the Pinelands, which gives it this closer-to-nature feel, and it's famous for its very competitive bocce and shuffleboard leagues. The only real con is that it's a bit more secluded, so it's a few extra minutes in the car to get to the mall or the beach.
And the final section is Westerly, the private sanctuary. As the last phase built, it's a little more modern and definitely more exclusive. They really guard access to their pool to make sure it's never overcrowded, which is great for residents, but it can be a bit of a hassle if you like to host big family gatherings by the water.
Okay, we've covered the lifestyle and the vibe of each neighborhood. But now we have got to get into two massive, practical details that could absolutely be deal breakers, no matter which community you prefer.
First up, the floor plan. The two most common models you'll see are the Capri in Holiday City and the Yorkshire in Silver Ridge Park. Now, the Capri is famous for its potential. You can knock down a wall and create this beautiful, modern, open-concept space. The Yorkshire, on the other hand, is the practicality champion, with its 1.5-car garage. And since there are no basements here, that extra half garage for storage is literally worth its weight in gold.
Now, let's talk about what might be the single most important financial detail to check in any home you look at, and that's the heating system. The difference in cost can be absolutely staggering. A lot of homes in Holiday City have efficient natural gas, which might cost you, say, $700 or $800 a season. But many of the original homes in Silver Ridge Park have electric baseboard heat, which can cost up to $2,400 a season. That is a massive difference in your yearly budget.
But hey, don't despair if you fall in love with a home that has electric heat. There's a fantastic modern solution called a heat pump. It's an all-in-one unit that provides super efficient heating in the winter and air conditioning in the summer. It's the perfect upgrade, and it's definitely something you should factor into your budget if you're looking at one of those homes.
Wow, okay, we have covered a lot of ground, from the tax advantages and the lifestyle choices to specific neighborhoods and those critical utilities. So let's bring it all together and figure out which path is the right one for you.
So the crucial point is really this. You should choose Holiday City if you're looking for that resort lifestyle, a super busy social calendar, and you want modern utilities like natural gas just ready to go. On the other hand, you should choose Silver Ridge Park if you prefer a quieter, village atmosphere. That extra garage storage is a must-have for you, and you actually enjoy the idea of updating a home to make it perfectly yours.
Ultimately, there's no wrong answer here. There's only the one that best fits the next amazing chapter of your life. So, no matter which path you choose, welcome to Ocean County. We really think you're going to love it here.